all of you, anywhere you are watching from, anywhere you there. From your side, we say you are welcome to this program. With me here in the studio is one of my comrade, Maze Okonkwo Austin, the man you know very well. We know the carry last. And then the man where you know very well, where we say in the talk am as he dey, you know they look anybody for face before he talk. If you do the one where good, he tell you say good. If you do the one where worse, he go tell you say you don't fall. And he no send you message. So we are here this evening to say welcome viewers from your own location to our location. This is me, Ugochris TV, Biafran Voice TV. Anyone you call me, and I may be this. But this evening, I am streaming only from Ugochris TV. You are welcome. Mazo Kongwo, carry the microphone. Do justice.
Thank you, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. And I want to use this privilege to thank all of you, those of our followers. I'm trying to make this spoon. I don't know why it's okay. Biafrans, I greet all of you from any corner, from anywhere you are watching us. It can be good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Like all of you know, my name is Mazdi Okonkwo. Mazdi Okonkwo is an autopilot IPOB, of course, led by Mazinand Kano. Mazinand Kano is our leader. Under his auspices, we are here tonight, this morning, depend from your time zone, to bring you the hidden things and some of the enemies among us shall be exposed, and we have a lot to tell you. Just tune in and channel with us. Go to our pages, click everything you see there that has Okonkwo 247. We are live because we are alive. Thank you. I'm here with you.
So, Mazo Kongwo, you are welcome to the program. This evening from my location, I go like make we talk about Simon Ekpa yesterday program. He talked so many things, but he get some particular things, particular thing where I for like make me and you shook eye into, shook mouth into, and make fellow Biafrans join us shook mouth and eye anything into this particular thing. And the waiting be this particular thing, Mazo Konkwo. This one where they laugh like say woman there your side, they touch you small, small like this, or Konkwo. Now me and you there, then you and another person there. Mazo Konkwo. Now me and you
No, no,
there.
no, no. Somebody was sending me mail from the other side because I
I
have two
talk
double screens. I'm just
because
laughing.
when woman they talk with man, you get as man they behave. I know. I know say no be my talk, but they make you smile this kind smile. That is
Ah, we
it.
go no, nah. If na woman say if I get the right, na man I go do.
Oh, I know say you no get the right to. I talk because now you're smiling me I talk. I no condemn am.
Oh, my smile. Okay,
Instead
my
when
smile.
man no instead now if I see you say you dey in love with man, I go run for you now. Make you no go shoot me something for yacht one night if I dey sleep.
No pass, no pass. We move. All right. Yes.
We move, bro. We move. We move. So, Mazo Konkwo, yesterday, Simon did a broadcast, and in that broadcast, he was saying something about the Funanis and the true Nigerians. I go like make we look into that program. But meanwhile, before we go begin to listen to Simon, there are so many people. If you ask me to name them now, I go name. Wey be say you see them, you go think say they be Igbo people, they be Yoruba people, they be Bini, they be Edo, they be Delta. But the truth be say these people are Funanis. If you say make I name them, I go name o, because they plenty. You know say my mouth to the my mouth to know the spare anything. I go name them. So they plenty, my brother. Like if, for instance, that one wey say you go come bomb every Biafran. That one will be with Babangida pikin himself. Babangida born am throw away. They pick am, go train am for Abia State. All of them he join. So my people, without wasting too much time, I go like make we join hands, join eyes, join forces, look into the truth for today. We are going to be listening to Mazi Simon Ekpa, And as we listen to him, we will analyze whatever he says. Whether Simon the lie, me and you go know today. Whether it's the thought true, we go catch him today. Anywhere, anyone. So, Mazoko, I think we should move on and listen to him.
Yes, let's listen to it. Go
Okay.
on away.
Businessmen to go into partnership with the Igbos, encourage Igbos to become cattle rearers, encourage Igbo girls to marry Hausa Muslims. That's the plan. They have activated it. I'm telling you something that was planned 30 years ago. And as you are sitting down here, if I ask you, can you show me the strategy document of the church? The church has no plan. We are just trying to draw up one now. The church has no plan. Islam has put its own in place 30 years ago. They are implementing it step by step. Southwest. Islam said concerning Yoruba land, both Islam and Christianity are superficial. That is, if a Yoruba man tells you he's a Muslim or if he tells you he's a Christian, you say don't mind him. It's not a serious one. He's not committed to any other religion. That the real religion of the Yoruba man is traditional worship. Their strategy for Yoruba land is that they will start an Islamic movement that looks like Christianity. That Islamic movement will be meeting on Sunday morning. They will call themselves brothers and sisters. They will do wedding like Christians. They will do vigil like Christians. They will do praise and worship like Christians. If you buy land for your campground on Lagos Ibadan Express Road, they will buy their own land. When you are having your Holy Ghost service, they will have their holy service without the ghost. So that in the process of time, the Muslim in Yoruba land will see no difference between Christianity and Islam. When you now go out on evangelism and you are trying to convert Muslims, they will tell you, Abba, Kilode, Shebolon Kono Lansin. They are serving the same God. Why? Whatever you are doing in the church, they are doing in the mosque. OIC agenda. It's been in place. You are seeing it with your eyes, but you don't know what you are seeing. 30 years ago. The question now is, what is your response? South, nothing much. All they said is, let us look for radical youths in the South. Give them scholarship in Arab nations, convert them, and send them back. Their first experiment at Sadi Dokubo, it worked beautifully. They've taken hundreds of youths from Niger Delta. They are in Kuwait. They are in...
Mazokongwo.
247.
You dey hear me?
I hear you very, very well.
Always shock me. He said they carry Asare Dokobo men with Asare Dokobo go so many places, and that is why they become Muslims. And if you ask me, I go say something the truth today inside, because Asare Dokobo no be Muslim until he go accept the percentage, whether na 5% wey they give am, with the money wey they give am, wey they go build school for Benin Republic. Now after that one, he come turn to Muslim, and since that time, he don't dey behave like something. They shook am something for head, and the belle come dey swell up, like he say they take and do sacrifice. I don't know whether you find out anything like that before.
Yes, it's like that, Asada Dokobo own is not a story. BIAFRANS, good evening, everybody, 247. The ones that we have to look into is the one that Simon exposed yesterday that we knew, but BIAFRANS have never knew. The one who is, how do you say it, the one slave, So, but Asada Dokobo own, everybody knows that Asada Dokobo represents, is well planned for the Islamization. And that is why I can see he hates Mazina and the Kano to the core. So you will know when the darkness begin to fight the light, you can see that Osado Dokubo started acting like if he's fighting for Biafra. No, but he is there for Islamization agenda. 100% is an allergy. And the same way, that's why you see the Muslim ticket and all the rest of them. All these people have been planted in the Igbo land long time ago, because the Islamization agenda is not a new thing. It has been there for long. If you remember these people when we are young in Africa, you see those people, they do tinker pan and the bear shoe, where they patch kettle and pot, broken things. That was when they begin to spy our land. gradually, and we do know it. Because Igbo man, we always like to sell and buy and sell it. But these people, they have an agenda. It was taught to them in their school. From their own Quran, they read. So, you know, that you are an infidel. So therefore, they must be careful with you. And we have been, you know, bewitched with the name Jesus, that we cannot be able to think evil because we are Christian. We don't think evil. This is where the whole fact started, that we lost our memory along the side to understand that these people has been planning. You know, one of the things they use is planting themselves in us, using people like this Asara Dokubo and many others. All these your governors you see, they are blood of the Fulanese. Let me tell you, if you go and do, I mean, there's something we call DNA test of all these governors that you see that are fighting, you will understand. Yesterday, we were talking about Ojus Okalo. Ojus Okalo is doing the same thing the Fulani herdsmen are doing. He is in the same lane of this Islamization, on the same lane with the Fulani herdsmen. One, he was the one who is fighting against the Fulani, people who are attacking the Fulani. He paid them money because of the cows they keep. All this man you're talking about. Why is he talking about killing the people in the bush? Why is he plotting and killing his own people? How many times have Gumi come out and bring his own terrorist people to be killed? So you will understand that these people are there to fulfill the will of their father, the Janjaweed. So Biafra must be careful. They have a lot of them among us, like Osam Dokubo. When they pick them, they send them to Obodo Yubo, Saudi Arabia, so that they will go there and learn how to threaten their people, you know, in order to make them fortify them, give them everything they want, in order to fight for their religion, for the Islamization. That is all you see there. And even in IPOB, there's a lot. There's a lot of them. Those whose name is Abbas and they're answering word somewhere. Really? Abbas is not a Christian name, of course. So yesterday, Samanipa was really going that place, but I think let me allow you here, then you come in again.
Make we hear them with our ear. Make we listen with our ear. Let's go.
Why? Whatever you are doing in the church, they are doing in the mosque. OIC agenda. It's been in place. You have seen it with your eyes, but you don't know what you are seeing. 30 years ago. The question now is, what is your response? South, nothing much. All they said is, let us look for radical youths in the South. Give them scholarship in Arab nations, convert them, and send them back. Their first experiment at Sadi Dokubo, it worked beautifully. They've taken hundreds of youths from Niger Delta. They are in Kuwait, they are in Dubai, they are in Iran. They are there now, and they are taking them, and they are giving them scholarship, giving them money. Those ones that come back, they will.
They say some people are in Kuwait. Some people are in Kuwait. And from Biafra land, from Ijo, they are in Kuwait. And they penetrated IPOB. From Kuwait, they penetrated IPOB. They begin, when they call you infiltrator, they are the one doing it. When they tell you you are this, they are the one doing the infiltrator. They say some people are in Kuwait. Ask yourself, who are those in Kuwait? This particular message was 12 years ago. Do you know the story behind this one in Kuwait? You don't know. He went there like almost an orphan. Somebody from Ghana, you know, or from one of African country, picked him like a slave from streets and took him to Kuwait. You don't know that story. You know, some of them don't know. Some of them don't. You don't know what we know. Ask yourself, how did Chinasa Nworu ended up in Kuwait? Have you all asked yourself the question? No, you don't. Well, let me tell you a story today. Chinasa Nworu was picked like a slave to Kuwait. Do you know that? Do you know that Chinasa Nworu was picked like a slave to Kuwait? Do you know who picked Chinasa to Kuwait? You don't know. Let him tell you the story. Some of you know all these things. They don't know how far we have gone. Can Chinasa Nworu, the criminal, come to Radio Biafra and tell the story? How did he end up in Kuwait? he was picked. He was picked by somebody from African country. Do you understand? You don't know. Can you people ask him so that when he lies, we are going to bring evidence? Chinasa was picked by a man from Africa country. I don't want to, although I have said Ghana, I don't want to mention the country.
This one shockalized me.
And
this is a serious matter.
They exported him to Kuwait. So the question you should be asking yourself, what was the agreement between Chinasa Nworu, the criminal, and the man who spent his money to send him to Kuwait? Is a question you must answer. What was the agreement? What did the man see? What was the agreement between Chinasa Nworu and the man that they ended up taking him to Kuwait?
Good question.
You don't know. These are the things you don't know. Today, he is part of Biafra. He is fighting inside IPOB, fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, while his brother, who is having beer like this, in the other side of the river, is fighting openly. All of them are the same thing. You know that yesterday, I played the audio of the woman who is in Holland lamenting. They say they killed somebody. That the Simonaka come to boast about the commander. About the commander. And that commander, according to them, is working with the people who are, recruiting Kai people to fight ESN from the other side. And we came to ask question. For them to come and ask, where is their second in command? Where is the second in command of the Bia man? And they are crying. The same people are crying in IPOB. They are crying that, are they boasting about their second in command, working with the Bia man? They come openly and they are going to shout and be abusing him, but behind, they are working with him. So let that Chinasa criminal Nworu tell you people how he ended up in Kuwait. Because he didn't work for the visa. And I know that he will be surprised, because he don't know what we know. Of course, he knows that, he knows what he has done. He knows himself, but he don't know that we know. So let him come and tell you people, how did he ended up in Kuwait? It was somebody from African country. And I am telling you that this particular broadcast you hear is 12 years ago. 12 years ago. Listen to it.
When you
Make sure say you cover them all.
now what is your response? South. Them scholarship in Arab nations, convert them. Delta, they are in Kuwait, Dubai, they are in Iran. They are there now, and they are taking them, and they are giving them scholarship, giving them money. Those ones are come back, they will come back. They may not convert to Islam, but they will have a soft spot for Islam. Go.
Did you hear that? Those that come back, they may come back. They may not convert to Islam. They may not convert to Islam. but they will have a soft touch for them. That is what is going on. This one with the Biafra is Islam. The other one with the one you call Chinas and Woru, what is he doing in Kuwait? How did he end up there? Some of them are those who did not convert to Islam, but the main reason why they took them there is what they are doing today. Do you know the plan Fulani have against Biafra? From beginning, this is over 120 years plan. Over 100. If you think that what is happening today, just listen to this message. This message was 12 years ago. But if you listen to it, you will think it was yesterday. You will think it was yesterday. But this is a message of 12 good years ago. And some of you may have listened to this message like 10 years ago. But that time it didn't make sense. That time, when you listen to it, it will look as if it's a fairy tale. It didn't make sense. Listen to it today. You'll find out that everything this man said is what is happening. Now, watch.
To the south, to the north, to the Niger Delta now. If you are from Niger Delta, go back home and find out how many houses in your town were owned by the indigenous 10 years ago, and how many houses in your town are owned by Muslims. You will be shocked. They have bought nearly all the houses in Niger Delta. Port Harcourt, Yenagoa, Bayelsa, they are buying properties.
Mazi Okonkwo.
247.
I no go lie. This thing na shock out.
But
This because if they enter another dimension now, if you leave this man where they talk make it talk, waiting they matter too much. And the Simon will come talk it own. So make we first finish this first segment.
Yes.
As them Oyibo they call them. No Mazi Okonkwo. And because I did shocked to hear that Shina Sanwo-Olu is a Muslim man in the form of Christian. Is this the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was asking him, what are you doing in Kuwait? Is it not time you come out? And he no answer that question. What are you doing in Kuwait? Is it not high time you come out? Do you have Kuwait document? No. Your children, do they have Kuwait document? No. What are you doing in Kuwait? What have you sacrificed to this organization, to this Biafran restoration? Nothing. Do you see that some people are in this struggle to kill this struggle? Some people are here. They were created by Funanis to come here to destroy, to frustrate whatever effort anybody from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to anybody could do, is going to do. I am surprised. I have never believed that Shina Sanwo-Olu is an agent of light in this struggle. I have believed that he is a wicked fellow in trying to carry out his wickedness in the land of Biafra, on the people of Biafra, but I never knew it is to this extent that we have people that are not human beings in our midst as if they are human beings. Is it not too painful that we got ourselves into this point in the name of Biafra? Listen, to me, time don't reach where we say, if you say you be Biafra, we go carry you first, go choke you injection for head. Make we see your blood system, make we see your DNA. Whether they read Biafra or they read Funani. Because not be everybody will tell us now, say be Funani or in be Biafra, I believe. Because the people we have believed to be Biafra, I watched that monkey, we're saying Biojo Zokalo yesterday, saying that I love Igbo. You know, somebody that is an Igbo man cannot tell you I love Igbo.
He's fighting with his identity.
Mazi Okonkwo, as I am now, I cannot come out and address people and tell people I love Igbo. I cannot
Mm,
do that.
mm.
If I come out to tell you now, tell people, tell camera, tell, as I am here now, I will say I love Igbo. You know, in 1921, I do this thing for Igbo people. That means I am not an Igbo person.
Correct.
So for Ojo Zokalo to stand and tell people I love Igbo, you know how I have carried Igbo, you know how I
Yeah.
have carried the problem, that shows you openly, totally, I am not an Igbo. This is what Ojo Zokalo have told people, but we don't understand these things. We know they hear
I said it yesterday, 247, when he made that
Hey,
comment, I said to Biafra, because see, Ochu Zokaro cannot say, I am a Nigerian, and at the same time, I'm an Igbo. I am Igbo, I'm Biafra. So that is not the issue. The issue is he knows who he is. Ochu Zokaro is not a Biafra man, he's a killer for people. For him to mention that, to open his mouth and say that, in Biafra must understand that one of the enemy have identified himself and we cannot take it for granted. This is also the same saga with the Hope Uzodinma telling us he's going to bomb Java, and everybody kept quiet. If you look at all those guys, the only thing that they're doing is just the Fulanis are using them, to kill our people. These are the main problem, you know. So,
hmm.
so these are the enemy within, and that is the most dangerous enemy. There is a place where this one scripture in the Bible, I think that was Psalm 55 or Psalm 54, verse 12. Somebody can bring it for us here. Where David was saying something about an enemy, Psalm 54, I think it should be 55, verse Psalm 54, verse 12 or something there. Let me check it. You can see the cry of David about an inside enemy. And these are the enemies, I will tell you, that we're supposed to be taking care of right now. Because we cannot continue to be seeing people threatening our people and we have food our hand. We can't take it because many of people have died into this struggle. So we must be careful. I'm looking for that scripture where David said, if it was an enemy that approached me, it should be 54. I think somebody help me now. On another go church.
If you dey talk of church, you know that no be everybody when they go church, quotation. Quotation no be church. Because Satan they quote Bible
Yeah.
pass you where they or go. So like
Uh,
me, I know say he there for Bible, but they ask me where he there, I no go fit tell you. Now my
yeah,
problem is that one.
I can't find it. Can't find it again
If you can
so,
find
but anyway, that
if
scripture
you
I have
can
it in
find
my
it,
mind.
tell us what you want
See,
to tell us. You must
yeah, so
succeed.
one of the things is, sometimes you go to do, you go show that, according to Simon 55 verse 18, say, okay. He said there, thank you, somebody is who sent it to me, and Anna, you're right. Okay, he said, David, sorry, thank you. He said that if it is an enemy that approached him, so in other words, if it is an enemy that brought this attack or that want to kill him, this kind of thing, that he will know how to, fortify himself or take precautions from the enemy. But when the matter becomes so serious, is that the enemy you're fighting is right there inside your house. So in other words, you are in danger. You are a soup. And for you to be able to settle down to fight the outside enemy, there is a need for the inside enemy to evacuate. Otherwise, you keep on fighting, keep on fighting. In other words, you know the meaning. The meaning is the outside enemy uses the one who look like you inside. That's why there is this how do you say, Ugo? There is this thing you used to play from Louis Farrakhan that said, do we look like us? He said yes. He said no, it's one of them. They can look like us, but they are one of them. Orjus Okal is one of them. Aside the Dokubo, one of them. They look like us, but they don't belong to us. These are the enemies that David has been praying to God to deliver him from. And these are kind of the enemies that Biafran has, we must not take for granted. They are the ones that are setting us back. Even these people in this IPO, the people at this Chinas and Wuru, it's a green snake under green grass. His name is Abbas. He has a Muslim name. It's not Chinas and Wuru. He have different passport. That man you see there. So you should not rely on him. He has an agenda. He have an agenda, So that is it. Biafra must understand that there are many people who have been we cannot use, let's stop using the word infiltrators because we have no the vocabulary behind the infiltrators now. The saboteurs, a little bit. The agenda there is they have been set by these people to distract us on what we're doing. For
Talking
them
of, sorry to interrupt you,
thank
Mazi.
you. Mm.
Talking of, what do you call his name? Shina Samohu
Mm.
Wama. I want you to look at the screen. Who you see here, not Shinasa, what do you call him? Ojo Zokalo. If you look at the screen, who you will see there is to prove to you that he is a slave. That is Ojo Zokalo kneeling down before Atiku Abubakar.
Right.
This is how they display in the secret. And when they come out, they go come tell you say na dem be oga. Look at Ojo Zokalo now. Iberibe. Ojo Zokalo kneeling down, the one sitting down in his front is Atiku Abubakar, and the one kneeling down with PDP cloth shirt is
Oh,
Ojo
his senior brother.
Zokalo.
Oh, senior, his senior brother and his uncle. I
Do
think
you
in
see
Babangida
that?
can hear this.
Do you see that? And he will come out and tell you, I am fighting for Igbo people. Continue is for people to see and understand what we are saying. That when we are talking, we get them for hand. Continue, my brother. Go on. Sorry,
So
I interrupted you.
those are the things we should not allow ourselves to be deceived. And especially this time, these guys are mean. They can use everything to push us down because it is all about flanization. Our problem is not political issue. Our problem is political matter. Everybody must understand. I say in a political matter, it's a Fulanization and Islamization. They want to change those Catholic church that's in the front of your house to Aisha Mosque or Juan Mohammed Mosque. You can have your name, but when we can come together and understand the plans of this Fulani, that's why we are pointing to you the rate that have gone, even planting people like Osaro Dokobo and China Samuru among us. You will know that the enemy is there. But one thing Biafra must know is anytime our enemy begin to manifest, means that there is a fire under the grass. So we must keep on doing our prayer that God should release every enemy to leave this struggle because we must move forward. Our leader Mazin Nandekar has said it. He said they will collect money, but the money they will collect will never stop us doing what they're doing. They will just eat the money for a while and they will get out of the way. They will judge them when Biafra comes. People like this Chinas and Woro will not see kingdom of God. He's an evil man. He's working for the Janjaweed. And we did not know. That's why anytime he implements something, he will use idea and cancel it. That's why he refused to allow Simon Ekpa to enter Radio Biafra without knowing that it was God that caused Simon Ekpa. Master Nandekano know the Holy Spirit have spoken to him. That's why he trusts Simon. But China Sangoru is one of the most greedy devil there. He is not doing it because of his own interest, but the interest of where he belongs. China Sangoru is not a Christian. He is not. He is a pure Muslim. If you don't know it now, these are the men, I could say, a Benataji, not inside the family of indigenous people of Biafra. But I thank God our leader Mazin Nandekano said that before this time that everything will be exposed. When we understand fully that this Chinas Aworu is a very big mad dog, is when he denied Simon Ekpa and to handle, I could say, Radio Biafra. Mazin Nandekano just only a slot. You could remember when Simon said his eyes was red. He started to shout. That is how he rose, even up to now. And Biafrans are still following him foolishly without understanding that this guy is one of them. He is not part of you. And anyone who is not with you is against you. And among every Judas, there must always be, among every gathering, there must always be a Judas. So everybody must always take your own Judas with carefulness and watch very careful. So in IPOB today, we have people like this. Thank you, 247. I'm still here with you.
And they are saying that all Jews of Carlo father disown him. Stella Arrow, let me tell you the truth. That father that disowned him is not his true biological father. His true biological father is Babangida. Babangida gave birth to, impregnated his mama before the war. He don't dare. This Babangida where they look, no be small pikin, no be small pikin. So no think say Babangida were among the youthful armies that entered the Biafra land before war even began. So when you hear say na Hausa born this Hausa man wey you dey call Ojos Okalo, na true. That im papa no be true papa. When im papa die, he go in burial because no be papa, no be papa. Im mama na woman wey waka waka well well. Im mama,
That
e
one
no,
na true.
im mama na waka waka nowhere where anywhere where hot men dey, na there im mama dey waka enter. Juju na im do. Men na im get. If you stand on her way of getting any man, he go bring you down with your juju. I know they tell you because I heard on Josokala, they tell you because go find out whether not true or not lie. So this man you see kneeling down here now is one of the people that will come out tomorrow and tell you, I love Igbo people. Make I tell you the truth. You
And you
cannot
go
love
and you go vote for them.
and you go vote for them. You cannot come out now if you are from for instance Imo State. You come out and tell me I love Imo State people. No, that statement it shows that you are from outside Imo State. Because as I did now, I can go and say I love Yoruba people. I cannot tell you I love Biafran people. I can say I love my Biafra. I love Biafra land. But to tell you, say I love Biafra people, that means say I am not among them. I am different. I don't know whether you wanna get my point.
Yeah, I understand you. Yeah.
Because all those Okalu say he love Igbo people. He don't do this for Igbo. He they do this for Igbo. He go fight for Igbo. Which Igbo now? Are you an Igbo man? Leave us alone. We know how to handle our own business. Yeah?
My brother, these
Hey.
people, all of them are Mumu people. You know, for him, number one is making the statement of coming to kill the Southeast is the greatest threat that we have ever got from Ojos Okano. And Ohaneze Igbo has to put mouth into these things if they are really presenting the Igbos. And this guy is so wicked that he's going to initiate it and also promising us that Buhari will help him to do this. And everyone know how much that man called Buhari, if he's there or dead, we don't care, hate the Igbos. That's why we must take this, we don't take it for granted. Every Biafra hearing under the sound of my voice, we must take this for serious. Ojos Okalo must retreat from that comment and never say this kind of things next time. The same thing also the time Hopos of them must start to threaten the people of Olo. And that's why we're telling them that enough is enough. And since they have declared war, it is open that it's now working for the Janjaweed. So in Biafra land, we don't want sorrow. We want peace. Mazin Nanakan has spoken on his last appearance on the court that the reason why he's in prison is for calmness in Biafra land. But Ojos Okalo and the rest of the people are promising death to our people. Even if I thought they want to vote to be, if we say, okay, election. So those who are going also to campaign, Ojos Okaro also, we're going to kill them. That's why we're also still campaigning, break the country and let there be peace. Everybody should go away because people like Ojos Okaro are working for the caliphate. Everybody know. They have what they are doing. And that's why we are saying that we're tired with them and they have to be careful because Bible said that whatever man sow, that shall he reap. Thank you.
Bam. I think we should go on and listen more because China Sanworu. Sorry. Maze, I think we should stop calling him China Sanworu. Abbas. We should find out the complete name. Abbas is something, 9B name. So we are looking for the complete surname. Abbas is something. Maze, I know they hear you.
I said Abbas is something you go put on now. We go change the name.
Maybe we go put Abbas and Babangida. Mazokon, if you talk, I know they hear you.
You say?
I say maybe we give him Abbas. Since in Abbas and Babangida go be okay for him.
Okay, yeah, na Babangida will give her.
Abbas Buhari,
Give her, change the name for Biafra, no the
Abbas
Kara
Muhammad.
Abbas Mohammed, yes. Now a
Abbas
new name,
Muhammad.
Biafra, you have to title it from up to now, share it everywhere. His name has changed up to now.
Abbas
Autopilot
Muhammad.
and decree.
Yes.
Abbas Mohammed, 419 in Kuwait, killing our people.
Okay, they agree. People, our Biafran people say Abbas Muhammad is okay.
Of course.
It's Abbas for
Kewani
sure.
and
So
Umar.
let us add a Muhammad, make it complete.
Muhammad, yeah, Moru.
Yeah, Muhammad. Let me tell you the truth. You know, Emaze, when you hear people's name, you go see their real identity. Do you know the meaning of Woru? You know, I was
a son of a slave now.
Because yesterday I was trying to call into the program, although I did not meet this point. But if you look into the program, into this thing now, where we talk into this program now, you will find out that Woru is a slave. So somebody that is a slave cannot save you. That's one thing you must get. First point, somebody that is a slave cannot save you. He can only sell you to his master. Slave can only sell you to his master. The only way he can save you is for you to become a slave like him. That was why anyway I cannot go there. But the truth is this: China Sanworu can only love you and do everything good for you if you become like him, if you will accept to come into his own family. And for the fact that is slave, Abbas is slave self.
Abbas is slave, yeah.
Abbas is slave.
Abbas is slave. AKA Woru.
Abbas is slave, aka Woru. So if you look, you see that if you become a Muhammad, that is why he is not against the Fulanese. This is why this man is never against Fulanese.
No, he cannot, because now their papa now. That's why you see when you put it at home, he will jump out and begin to shout like Mumuma.
One like Muhammad.
That's what you do now.
Yeah, make we listen to the other part of the video.
Go on.
Why they want the oil and the gas? We are looking at it and we don't know what we are seeing. When Islam plans 25 years in advance. They are master strategists. It is the church. You know, Jesus Christ says the sons of are wiser in their generation than the sons of light. It is true. It is the church that doesn't plan. They strategize, they plan, they have laid the foundation to take the whole of Nigeria. But it is not too late. My brother, it is not too late. That God is still talking now, it is not too late. So let us wake up and pick race and reverse whatever they planned to do. I've mentioned, let me quickly read this one out for you as I round up. OIC wrote a letter which we were able to get a copy with the seal of Babangida on it in 1990 February. 2 points there that I want to draw your attention to. Point number 3, Babangida was instructed by OIC, place total ban thereafter on all form of worship by Christians, Ahmadiyyas and all tribal religions. 4, impose Sharia law on Nigeria. This was in 1990. Islamize all universities, colleges and schools and courts of law in the... Now, can you see it, please? You can.
Did you hear that? He said in 1990, when was Abuja Declaration? 1989. The story and the teaching I have been teaching you people for how many weeks now? Abuja Declaration. Abuja Declaration. And this man is here telling you the story of 1990. When the Islamic organization told Babangida to ban this and ban that, from the Abuja Declaration of 1989. Nobody is denying it. Nobody is denying it. Is it a lie? Of course, it is not a lie. But what you don't know today, a community in Enugu State called a Hamufu. You hear the story of, any place you see that their interest, they are very, very interested in the community. There is something there. Where they focus is where there are a very good natural mineral resources. They want to secure it first. That is why a Hamufu is where they are interested in. You don't know what is in a Hamufu. A Hamufu have a lot of mineral resources, from cement and all that. They'll go to Kalago and, mineral resources. They are interested in a Hamufu. Remember that place is also a border, from Benue and, bordering Benue and all those places. So, what did the criminal Chinas Amuru did when they were in control? He came to tell you, we remove ESN from a Hamufu because the community were working against ESN. The community were reporting ESN, they were sabotaging ESN. So we remove ESN from a Hamufu. That was his story.
This China, someone who know they call and China Sanworu. Now this one go make me fight you this evening. That's why this your app would be Simon. I go fight you.
Abbas
Mohammed Akanworu. Abbas Mohammed Nworu. Yes.
Biafra, people where they have to choose name, make we give her, make I choose name, give her from tonight. Share it everywhere, Twitter everywhere. You don't change the name.
Okay. Make we see waiting our people will tell us make we name them.
Yes.
Everybody, you are entitled to bring the name, but we are sure say his name na Abbas. So what do you think where will be the surname?
Abbas. He's killing our people in Kuwait, hiding under grass. Now fire don't enter. Now we understand he's an Islam.
Yeah, somebody say he need autopilot family in Gabon. So if you are watching here and you are in Gabon, you are in the autopilot family in Gabon, just let us know. Send me message or Congo, or you type the message here so we see and the link this brother. A brother is here. He want to join the family in Gabon. IPOB family in Gabon. So if you have any WhatsApp group in Gabon, let us know. So that is it.
Yeah. If you have any contact, you let us know. Yeah, and also IPOB Greece. Last time I sent you people number, but before that I will show it again. If you have anything to contribute, because our fundraising actually is coming on the 27th, so everybody will begin to get ready. You gather everything you have, you come on the on that day of the fundraising. It is more easy for you people to gather together on your WhatsApp forums. And when you gather together, you contribute your money, you come according to your country, nations, anywhere you come from. On that fundraising, you can raise it up. But from your own zone, you can also write your names and make it perfect. That is the order from Madam Azuka. The last time I called her, she said everyone should write their name, even autopilot also in the Netherlands, which I've also communicated to them. They're doing it. Everywhere you are, you can just gather yourself on a WhatsApp forum. We don't say go and form hall.
No.
So I contribute and come according to your nations on that. You know, this money we will see where they contribute now, small money. Like Simon talked yesterday. He said like the fish money. We have target. God bless you, 247. I just want to ship this in, because of our fundraising that is coming actually. So we are talking about China as a slave.
Name don't fool here.
Somebody said good evening. Mazuz and Mazuz. Well done. Okay. Yeah.
Somebody said that Gumi slave.
Gumi slave. Gumi slave. Gumi slave. Okay, let's go. We're going to choose name for him.
Somebody said he need WhatsApp.
Mazokoko, you have bad mouth. Adego say Mazokoko, you have bad mouth. Hey. You say I get bad mouth, you know it's more.
Somebody
Please,
still
I need
say
the
he did
WhatsApp of
autopilot in
Autopilot in
Italy.
Qatar. Autopilot Italy.
Yeah.
If anybody autopilot Italy, I don't have. There's a time I think all the people. Simon, I think is going to say to the people they have to bring all the whole contact numbers by which we can, combine and compress all of them in a kind of a folder. That anytime we come online, we can. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll place
Yes, we
it,
can show
you
it.
choose your own and
Yes,
join.
everybody can get there. France, we know. Last time Greece set up, and the rest of the people should do the same thing. Mm. Right.
So say if you hear waiting they happen,
Huh?
within Simon the talk now, eh? Dey cause fever. And this one Flavor say oyi na atomo, chebi na Flavor, baby I dey catch cold. Oyi na atomo. This one they make me cold. How can you disband ESM because the people say they are against, make we hear them again.
1990, when was our declaration? 1989. The story and the teaching I have been teaching you people for how many weeks now? Abuja Declaration. Abuja Declaration. And this man is here telling you the story of 1990. When the Islamic organization told Babangida to ban this and ban that from the Abuja Declaration of 1989. Nobody is denying it. Nobody is denying it. Is it a lie? Of course, it is not a lie. But what you don't know today, a community in Enugu State called a Hamufu. A Hamufu. You heard the story of, any place you see that their interest, they are very, very interested in the community. There is something there. Where they focus is where there are a very good natural mineral resources. They want to secure it first. That is why a Hamufu is where they are interested in. You don't know what is in a Hamufu? A Hamufu have a lot of mineral resources from cement and all that. They go to Kalago and mineral resources. They are interested in a Hamufu. Remember that place is also a border, from Benue and, bordering Benue and all those places. So, what did the criminal Tina Samuru did when they were in control? He came to tell you, we remove ESN from a Hamufu because the community were working against ESN.
Now this point I want people get clear
Yes.
because we'll talk, people no go remember what you would.
Yes.
So anywhere these thieves, criminal funanis get interest in, they go consult them. No wonder he is fighting tooth and nail to keep being in charge of the ESN. No wonder he disbanded all of them because the Funanis has told them, his brothers have told him to disband this thing, make we go do what we want to finish quick. And we thank God for the era of autopilot, that autopilot came in at the right time. Mazio, had it been that autopilot did not come, or had it been even, listen, they took Nnamdi Kanu away. I no like them, but sometimes some bad things happen for you to learn. Sometimes there might be an accident that will make you cry, but it will not kill you, it will not disfigure you. But that accident, minor accident, has saved you from the fatal accident that would have killed you. Now, why I'm saying this, had it been that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was never kidnapped, Nnamdi Kanu would have been hoping that the ESN is working in good shape in the hand and the care of this man you called Abbas Mustafa, not knowing that he has securely remove all of them. And the Mazen Nandikalu will be trusting him as a brother, not knowing he is a sabo from the pit of Funani hell. Where the Funanis have interest, you go quick, go fold the ESN, command them for that area, give one flimsy excuse. How can you tell me that the people of a land is behaving bad, their behavior to the ESN is not good, therefore you set the ESN in that area, go home? Oh boy. This one
Ugo, there's another thing we should talk. This is my sister here, Margaret Jogvia. Your name sometimes Jaguar. Sorry, Margaret. You know, say me I get bad mouth, no verse for me. So, but she wrote a very nice comment here to remind us about this Enugu State. There are some part of Enugu State that have marched with Meetiala, you know, in taking, killing people there, committing all kinds of evil. So what we're trying to do now is we are going to let these people know how we are going to wage these people in Enugu State, and then recover everything that have been taken because they are approaching. And then that's why we are saying, you see, some of the blood of the Fulani are still existing in Enugu. Based on the end of the war, some of all these Hausa people, when you're coming from the north towards Ebuyi, this is the entrance of the, I would say, the northern and the Fulani. That is where they started raping our people when we don't know. That's why some of the people in Enugu are blood of Fulani. That's why they can, I would say, emerge with the Meeti Allah, collecting money in order to kill their own people in their own place. So what is different between these people and also Jus Okalu? He's proposing to shoot and kill his people. So we are battling with inside enemy here. So the blood, there's a problem here. So there's a problem in Enugu State. This is what we'll be looking at. This, my sister, raised a very nice point, but then that's not where we're going. But we should come back here 247 right on.
Then what I want to talk again now? This thing, boy, this one.
The one I did two side. The
thing too much. The
one I did two side.
So had it been that Mazen Nandikalu was not kidnapped, by now we would have been finally be answering like Okonkwo you dey now. Somebody for don't force you to change your name from Mazen Okonkwo to Maze Austin na maybe na Abbas they go see give you. Maybe na Abbas they for still give you.
Therefore don't give me Abbas also.
Hey!
Mbawaze and Sinanika.
What is going on? Why are people cruel? Why are people why human being injury the wicked? Why?
And these Chinas and Woru have been working hater-skater in IPOB. And sometimes if you listen to this nonsense, those Radio Biafra, that all of them are controlling now, all those big fools, some of those papas I used to respect before, when you enter their neighborhoods.
You hear what somebody Stella or Arrow talk. He say all the local government in Enugu State have finally representative.
Of course, they took over. Some of them in Ebonyi State. See, they have conquered. You see, the video you played before, that man, that pastor was saying something. That thing is already. Do you know why Obadiah Malefia rise up and start to say the same thing? They kill him. Autumn, who knows what he's hearing? He formed his own vigilante and Celestine. I am ready to declare war. Don't you see? Because he is in the middle bed. He understands the weight of what is coming. And that's why we are calling. Everybody should support our Eastern Security Network. My brother, this war where you see, whether your papa get money or you feel they defend your papa property, it is not coming because you are special. It's coming for all the Igbos. You go reach all of us. These people are coming. It is coming. But when you're telling our people, they cannot. But I thank God, there was one man who called me yesterday or two days ago that he's looking for autopilot where he would say he don't want his name to be mentioned. I directed him to some of my brother. I connected him to. People are coming out gradually, and that is what we want. When we begin to understand that this is not about hatefulness, it is not about I'm Igbo, I'm Kala about this thing. They are coming. They are moving from Enugu State. They have taken over by the means of sometimes marrying your daughters from Ebonyi State, putting their Islamic school. They are approaching. Now they are conquering Olo by bomb, and they are using all these people you call your governors and your brothers. These are the Fulani planted slaves. Every Biafra should begin to become a voice, a megaphone to spread to your people individually, gradual process about what is coming. Massive Nandekano said they will come, and here they are. And now, thank God that God begin to show those who are there, who they use among us, Asari Dokubo, Chinas and Woru, and all the rest of them. They transport them, they carry them like a Pekin, where they suck breast, go Kuwait. And then from there, they betray our people. And the people see the Fulham, they do Biafra. Look at them, they're also finished. Nothing, they don't talk anything again.
What did they want to talk? Now, someone ever did talk now because they cannot say anything against what the Nigeria government is doing. The only thing they can do is to talk against Simon Ekpa. Any day they talk against Funani, their money no go come again. They pay them monthly.
Of course.
So they cannot talk against the people that are paying.
They expose themselves. The greatest fight will go soon come out now. China Sangoru and Chike doesn't go say it will happen. As I prophesied and I say debut, and I know me. Now their end will not come fully.
Hey.
These are demons. Maz, listen. These people they foresaw. Mazin Nandekan also saw Simon. I want us to talk a different thing altogether, but it's also eye-opening. Let me tell you. Simon, you see, is a different thing, different person altogether from Mazin Nandekan. I'm going to say something tonight that people can say, maybe if I'm crazy. Listen, Mazin Nandekan come here on this planet to give us what we call awareness.
Yeah, it's a mistake. I made his blessing. I'm trying to see all the listen I sent you, which you say don't get, but it's there.
Okay. Now your WhatsApp be this. Okay. Thank you.
It's blessing. Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Mazino verse continue.
Yeah, Mazin Nandekan, you see, is God sent person that God brought to this world to give us awareness of who we are. See, his mission is not different from that of Christ, to bring us back to who we are, to our origin. That is one of his purpose. And Mazin Nandekan did not come for only the Igbos, no, for all the black race. That is why his task is so severe and more powerful. He is one of the greatest, I could say, black freedom fighter ever in the history of the world. You are asked. And why do I know that this man is very special? It is very difficult to control a black man, and especially Igbos. But how come? Now, the same thing Paul was asking. He said, can he want to know the power that rose Christ? What we will be looking at to make us stay fast is the power that Mazin Nandekan possess to bring all of us together. Look at it, the moment he left, everything turned upside down. He has been dealing with criminals. He have a way that somebody say, Mazo Konko, I hope you are not drinking Henneken. No, this one not be Henneken.
Coca-Cola. Never see bring the bottle when they see him.
No, they say they pay Simon now. I wish Simon will give us that video, that tape where that man says Simon.
No, they say Hennessy laugh. They drink it, no be Hennessy.
So go, let me come. Just give me about 2-3 minutes. Let me come.
No, go on, bro. Go on.
So Mazin Nandekan, you see, the kind of person he is not something that comes within 10 years. No, it happens sometimes after 1,000 years, after sometimes 100 years. And now that we have seen him, the Bible says he came to his own, but they did not know him. You know, the problem of mankind, especially the Igbo, that's why I tell you that Mazin Nandekan have what we call magic. Magic is ability of influence. Okay? He has it. He is given, he is called, he's choosing for this particular race. And nobody can destroy this man. I am telling you. See, there are some kind of people on this planet we call the living immortal. Those who are alive, but they have conquered their body level. This is Mazin Nandekan, and nobody can kill him. He foresaw all these criminals in DOS. He saw all of them one after the other. And he began to talk about their betrayer, their betrayer, their betrayer. Before he left, he now give us prayer to be doing. He now began to tell us the vigorous mountain that is ahead of us. And before then, he have already pointed to us. He saw where he is going. The same way Jesus also saw where he is going, he also saw the betrayal of Peter. Like people, I saw one of the idiots from Holland where get big nyash where they walk up and down. They say infiltrator, they call people infiltrator. People who I know, who have never done anything, who look relevant.
Simon, do you know why I don't like talking about those people or showing their pictures? They are nobody. Ogongo, if you blink, listen now. I don't know how many people watching from your own. Now from my own, I have 200. If you bring that useless person picture now, you have shown him to these people watching you. You have made that useless, nothing irrelevant to be relevant before the people.
Thank you. Please, I want to bring some. I want to bring something. I want to bring a similarity. I would say, should I call it a spiritual connection between Simon Ekpa's calling and Mazen Nandekano calling? Now here, it is the same thing that happened during the time of Christ. People should watch out. That's why every time we come, we tell you what we do as spiritual thing. But people used to follow this particular struggle with their own, I could say, physical eye. No. You see, there was a time during the time Christ was here. He told his disciples, say, for you, it is given to you to know, but for them, it is not given. So there are two kinds of people who can understand and those who cannot understand. We also have two kinds of people, mortal and immortal people. There are people who are mortal, but are still being controlled by the immortality. Are you getting me? So these are people like this Simon Ekpa. He is not looking for your money. Mazen Nandekano is not looking for your car. He is looking for a perfect person. Even when he dies, every of his job should not be forgotten. See, let me tell you, the Bible says, except the seed of the wheat first die down and die, he will not abide forever. The same thing Simon is saying. I don't want to be a person that I will live in this earth and I will not be, my name will not be registered. Who are you? You die like that. It is all about name. It's not about your body. You are just an empty carcass. Your second name is dust in Genesis chapter number 3. So every Biafran should come out and begin to look yourself as somebody. My brothers and sisters, death does not exist. This is the fear of Igbo man. Now, let me come to the calling of Simon Ekpa. When Mazen Nandekano was kidnapped, he called, before Mazen Nandekano was kidnapped, when he was here, when he went to Dr. Masanga and also he met Ayaba. Now, why didn't he call Mazi Kechukwonoha, who thought he had big mouth, to come and broadcast, I would say interviewed him? He did not call him. No, who is Abed? You don't know Ikechukwonoha, the one where they get big mouth for Radio Biafra.
All of them now, Jonathan now,
Jonathan, Chinedu, all of them, those people, war plot, Onyanka, another criminal altogether. That Mumu. So why did Mazen Nandekano point these people, these idiots? Why didn't he choose master prophet? Those idiots in Keneka Kwanesi, but he went straight and chose Simon Ekpa to be a person that is going to interview him. That was when their eyes opened. They say, hey, Chineke, so they here. And then they see Mazen Nandekano as a very big terror. That is where they see Mazen Nandekano as a very big terror. That was when they started plotting against Mazen Nandekano. Their hands are in the rendition of Mazen Nandekano. But then Mazen Nandekano have seen their heart, because the Bible said, even God saw iniquity in the heart of the devil, because this Mazen Nandekano, his wisdom penetrates someone's heart. For something when he begins to speak to you, even when you watch or listen to all his interview, you will see how fast he is. His thought goes with the speed of light before you say anything, because he's connected with the universe. This is who he is. So now, when he knew that these people are coming for him, now he first of all introduced Simon. That thing which happened in the book of Matthew chapter number 17 repeated himself again. And another place is where Jesus was baptized. After immediately, the Bible says Jesus taketh he James with other disciples, and when they come to the mountain of transfiguration, do you know what happened there? Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to bring us awareness, just like Prophet Isaiah or John the Baptist of the New Testament. And he is now finishing his job. I don't say that it's not our leader in case of people who is coming to give me a nickname now. Now, what did he do? He is the master. He taught us the job. He wants to exchange the baton because we are in a race. Now, he has seen Simon, that which happened in the book of Matthew repeated. When Jesus was there was Elijah, Moses, the old file and the present file. Now, why did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say listen very, very proper to Simon? Because how did he put it again? He said he have the reanalysis on this new dimension where we are heading to. Somebody help me here. So that is the issue. But only those who are in the spirit understand the exchange of authority from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Mazi Simon Ekpa. And for you to know, the kind of privilege that Simon has with the Finland, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not have it with the British. I don't want to go too far. You see that God prepares the second for greater height, because the Bible says mountains shall be established on top of the mountains. Now, when the voice came that day in the midst of the disciples and Jesus, he said, "This is my only begotten son. Hear him." And come to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he said, "Listen very, very, very well to Mazi Simon Ekpa." After those he mentioned, even Mayegu and all these people now about Onozona, he said, "Go and listen to Simon Ekpa, for he is doing great. He is bringing the great awareness on great dimension on this awareness," or something like that. The way, grammar not good for my below, So, but what I understand there is the son must always be greater than the father. That's how we know. And these are, when they call us autopilot, they saw it in CBD. They are the one who decoded it. The same way also, they saw the secret when they killed Jesus. They mock him. When they thought they're mocking him, they make a crown. And when they make a crown, they begin to call him the king of the Jews. So Simon did not make himself a king. Autopilot did not call ourselves. They are the ones who make us who we are. And they are the ones who fuel our flight. That is why we are on automatic gear. I am calling all Biafrans to look forward to this goal, that Simon is called to be here. And the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is called to be here. He has given us the great things. He has opened our eyes. And now Simon is on this race to finish this battle. I tell you, I was watching King Solomon one day. He mentioned this like this. I said, yeah, this man knows. He said he knows Simon, but Simon don't know him. It is only sometimes this King Solomon, the way he analyzes Simon, I said, this man must know Simon very well. I know Simon. That is even when the analysis of we do and everything, he was able to bring me to there, because there are something we call communication. In Dibia na matanos of the fellow Dibia. If you are anointed, when you see another man of God that is anointed, there is something we call contagious anointing. You will communicate in the same spirit of Akasha. I would say energetic field. That's how it happens. So this man and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are here to fulfill the purposes. What we have to do is to follow them, pray for them. That's why you see sometimes we start this our prayer on Sunday as what we can give. So I know that this is not the area where we're treating, but it triggers my mind to tell you the spiritual connotation that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is called. Simon is also called. Now, the pattern has changed. Autopilot, here we move. Thank you.
Okay, well, you don't finish everything now, make with the go.
No.
As you honestly, the thing where you do now, you don't finish. Even the one where we want to do next year, you don't finish all of them. That's just the simple truth.
Yeah.
I remove cap for you in short. You do so what? Just within 2 minutes, you do the analysis. Where it take 3 hours to do.
Yeah. So you see, it is good for people. We must not always see things with our physical eyes. No, you must not. We have conscience, and in every human being, God gave us two kind of conscience. I used to say it always.
Okay, so, but they say make it continue.
Okay, so God gave us conscience, two kind of conscience, and we have. If you are a bad person, means you have a dead conscience, and if you're doing good, following this agitation on a very perfect way, listening to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. See, if you want to be on this great race, anyone who is an IPOB, anyone who is contributing, putting his or her effort on this struggle, genuinely, you are called Umuchineke, like Mazin Nandekana said. What makes you Umuchineke simply means that you are contributing money to save our fathers, our mothers, to save our land. Simply means that you are originally Umuchineke, because Umuchineke are those who behave like God, protecting his own children. That's the first character you must possess. Now, I am bringing it to some of our brothers and sisters, those who are mocking this struggle, trying to say their stomach first. This is not the way to make it. We must not continue killing ourselves. We must make sure that we do, we come together. Coming together is not that we should allow people like China Sangodo to come and kill us. So, no, you have to protect yourself, because when you learn about Canada, okay.
Bam. Exactly.
So we must focus on this particular thing and try to always, combine it on a spiritual way for you to be able to understand. That is, you must use a pure conscience to digest this struggle, not with your dead conscience. Because conscience is like the only gift that God gives to man. Without conscience, we're animal. That's why you see these planets, they behave like animal because they are animal, no conscience. Conscience is the only thing that makes a human being different from animal. If you take away conscience from a human being, that person will become gorilla of Congo or monkey in Zimbabwe or Abarawasone Calabar dog.
You don't stand. I don't follow you for this one. My hand they up. Oh. When they go catch you, I no go beg for you.
So these are the thing. It is only conscience. So when you watch all these our governors, you see that their conscience is already dead. They don't have conscience. These guys are evil, because when a man's conscience is dead, he is no longer, the person can be walking, talking like Ojos Okalo, who is saying kill, destroy, looters, kill, because they don't have conscience. They will be talking. They can go to church, say, open Bible, open Quran, preach for you, but they are all dead conscience. They are. They are walking carcasses, because the conscience is no more there. As long as you can stand and say, private day they come, Buhari, who was a killer, to come and kill our people, and you are jubilating, simply means that your conscience is dead. It is only a living conscience can understand that the movement of Biafra, set up by Mazen Nandekano, is the only freedom that God, and the only gift that God has given unto us. But there was a tape, I think, is this Simon Ekpa or you, but I was on it, that played it yesterday. Mazen Nandekano said something. He said, in all these things that are happening, we still give glory to God, which you mentioned before here. But one thing is this, because Mazen Nandekano is a great and a righteous man, let me tell you, Simon Ekpa is also a man. I follow the people. There was one who is angry that is drinking Hennessy. And now somebody asked me whether I Hennessy I drink. If I get Hennessy, may give me.
I'll go check him now.
Because I'm a freedom fighter, I cannot drink Hennessy. No, I must be free. So one of the things which you focus in our freedom, not waiting somebody eat. Remove your mind from waiting somebody they do. There are some of our brothers. Let me round up this one. There are some of our brothers who are on this agitation. Anytime you see them, they will jump out. Only Simon name they know. This is only what you are hearing. They cannot even say what Simon done to them all the 6 months. They are there. Then I came to find out is these guys are monetized. There are people who monetize pages using the name of Simon Ekpa in order to feed. Even the name of Simon is not the name of Jesus Christ who gave you food.
That you start paying Simon.
Yes, you are eating with his name. You are mentioning his name, and his name becoming the name of Christ, because by the mention of his name, the more you Africa Simon. If you don't want Simon Ekpa to go higher, stop calling his name. Because the more you call his name, Philippians chapter 2, verse 9, he said, by the mention of that name, every knee will bow. And he was exalted, and he was humble. That's why you call his name. If Simon is not humble, you will never remember to call his name. So, and also, people who are pointing at Simon, everything. Look at 247. A man as Simon and how many enemies that are attacking this man? Do you know how many enemies that are attacking this man in each day? But he will stand bagada. defeat all of them.
You wait here, they know the attack you make it remember Simon. Hey,
you know, Simon is like a rubber band. Come a rubber band. The more you the tight and the time on it. If they if they don't call Master Simon, what do you want them to call? You see, that is the thing. And they go, that's the thing. So that is the thing. Jehovah nwere ihe ọ na-eme. So onye na-akpafa ihe ọ na-eme. So you see, that is why this Shina Sangoru we are talking about. The moment he sensed the energy in Simon, because the evil in him is too high that he becomes so threatened. He was the first one that began to reject Simon. If you listen to that Simon broadcast at initial when he started exposing this criminal consciousness.
Not true. Nine.
He was the one. See, this Shikedozem you see was really walking upright. Until China Sanworu went and infiltrated Shikedozem. Shikedozem now begin to wakala person when no the destination like an network where the ego. You know, that's it. And now he succumbed because of the fear of China Sanworu. But it is coming out gradual process. Look at the fight they threw on Simon. But still he stand. Go from a duo. If you reach there, you go call a meeting, you go say, Master Simon, this way I go tell you, Master Koko 247. You see that problem? When we reach there, we will do what? We will pass over it. And all of them have happened in my eyes. It is let's when you are called, and I and when they batara, but Jesus no, Hama batara kachina Samoru, Master, can I join? Jesus I said, okay, if you want to join, you join me now. The same way Judas is kind of jump in. Because Judas officially was not called into the ministry. And I pray all of them that are joining this struggle that was not called by Elohim, that are standing from Hanchanile. When the Kora Yegua halawa, Kora that Yegua haladia.
Wait, I will find them. Wait,
put can PC. Biafra, please share this broadcast, click the button, go to Mazos to the Concourse YouTube, 247 YouTube, go to anywhere you saw our name, click the button and share it to China Sanworu. I am also live on Twitter. You can get us there. Share it everywhere. We are live and we're direct. Thank you.
Where the halala now? Where the music is there?
I got Chotaya. I got care. All of them are now. China Sanworu are now. So he went to Kuwait. China Sanworu, when he was small, about Korea, may initiate. Otozie si n'azụ asụ n'azụ wee batazie ị na-asị ama onye obi ngwa onye kwado onye ara ngwa iwe onye obi ngwa na-eyi ndị mmadụ egwu na-atụghị ụjọ but na iko ga-adago ị nọ na Kuwait na-ekpe isi ala ndị malam.
Come, can I talk to you?
Iko ya ejugo.
Where did Alawa go now? Where is it?
I got share issue. Somebody say, let me say, told them. You see, when you see what I have, when you fall, the pornos are bagging Megan, the shift to a shift.
Yeah, I don't see them. They go, whether they like it.
Pia.
They must go. Criminals everywhere. Criminals. Don't be small matter. Bye bye TT. Bye bye criminals. You can't see them. You can't use the brake light. You can't see anything like them again. They don't finish. They don't go.
Somebody said, blessing Odo said, this song is for who? He said, Halawago, Haigusigo, Abundori. Blessing Odo. All I'm working on the among us are not good.
Even I say you don't understand the song, Blessed Odo. Let me Harusigo, Halawago, Ndioriaho. Harusigo, Halawago, 419. Ndioriazo, Razo, Harusigo, 419.
419.
Very simple song.
Very simple.
I think we don't try 1.5 hours. We don't try. BIAFRANS say make we know the 2 for this thing.
But I don't know whether people want call in now. You can allow 2 or 3 people.
Okay now. BIAFRANS, if anybody want to call into the program, you are free. You are free to call into the program. Which one be your number? 31 Abi?
Yeah. +316-343-72512.
Okay. All right. So any of these numbers screen.
Some people are gone.
Yeah. Call in if you want to call in. Any of the numbers on the screen, call in.
Yes.
And then tell us what you want to tell us.
What you want to tell us, contribute. Tell us what you think about children.
Let us move on.
We are changing.
For your call,
Freedom they can now go bodo dere GGG. Will you freedom they can now to put them while they be there. We are changing here cause when about us we are getting ready cause I'm gonna be better I know to know so Ebe hajichi baronye ndwai Ebu change ike change Nakale wa festiches into
We are waiting for your call. Call into the program now. Because in the next 3 minutes we'll be rounding up if you don't get any call.
We are changing, yeah. I ain't a transit when they will be okay. anyị na-achọkwa ndị na-emesi ike anyị na-akpọtụrụ ndị nwere obi nkume cause right now we are changing game anyị na-akpado maka ife ga-emelili Maazị Nnamdi Kanu si na ha ga-abịalili mgbalelu ka ha niile jizi na-akpagharị cause right now we are changing game ebelebe no time ya kpọtụba Maazị Simon Ekpa I say ebelebe we no say o setigo we are changing game onye jire onye we are changing game make we support to ESN Anya chọrọ the long story biko machalụ ndị gossiping cause right now we are changing gear see anyị na-afakọrọ gị Simon Ekpa Chukwu okike abịa ma chekwa gị n'ụmụada IPOB autopilot duru anyị gaba right now we are changing gear ebelebe no time ya kpọtụba Maazị Simon Ekpa I say ebelebe we no say o setigo we are changing gear onye diredi onye diredi onye diredi we are changing gear Honorable Ugochris ana m ekele gị o no man I'm looking at you ụmụada wọd dịrịlụ ụmụada ana m ekele gị o ụmụọma jisie ike ndị na-emesi ike Maazị Simon Ekpa we are changing gears.
Don't forget to share our program. This information is based on our our fundraising. This is a mega fundraising which is coming from Umuada Biafra. They cordially invite you to join this particular fundraising for Eastern Security Network. It is a mega fundraising, and we are expecting every man and woman of Biafra, those of you who are in diaspora, just come in, get ready that day. We want all of you to join because if we change here, I get change here. It's like we have a caller here.
Oh yeah, pick up immediately now.
A caller on the line, your name and where you are.
Yeah, good evening, one Mazi Okonkwo. Okay, go from Germany.
Okay, Chukwugozie Gezbo Maru. Biafran again.
And you people are really trying. I just want to contribute shortly to your discussions this evening. Something briefly about P2B, the stupidity of the Nigerian youth. You see, what they don't know is, I used to ask them, assuming now they all are confident that P2B is going to change Nigeria. If P2B enter, where will he start? Because the situation now is going to turn like the situation of
Afghanistan.
Not only Afghanistan, because the same thing happened in the 2015, prior to 2015 election,
Correct.
when we were warning them about Buhari, and they were all, pushing every warning and key advice to the side, even saying that even if he presented the Nepal bill, this. The same thing is going to happen again. They now think that it will be once he enter, he is going to change everything. Where is he going to start? And let me tell you that, assuming, I hope many are listening. It will be if he enter today, he will start to fight for his safety.
First of all.
Yes, because it is not free. It is not safe. And to remain there, we have to compromise to the cabal, to the Fulanis, to the military, to the Senate, the House of Reps. All these people, he will owe them a great lot, and he must compromise with their terms, or to their terms, before anything. And that alone might take him even not less than 3 years to sort out. Because if you don't agree to their terms, they will they will threaten him with impeachment, which he will not succumb to.
Exactly.
So that will all definitely make it definitely that he is never going to work for the masses. Now again, the high the high rate of budget to the Senate, he is not going to touch it. The House, he's not going to touch it. Governors, he cannot touch them. All the parastatals, the director general occupied by the Fulani, he is not going to sack all of them. And these people are the ones causing the big problem in that country, making sure that nothing developmental that is come there. So where is he going? Where is any individual going to start in that country? They now see P2B, everybody. It's just one jingle from a stupid person that turns all these people into following P2B. Without actually knowing or understanding what person he is or how he is even going to change anything. Because he's not going to do anything.
Yeah, if you know,
if you touch the cover.
Thank you, Mazi. Let me shift something. You know, what you're saying is absolute truth. You know, for me, I don't hate an Igbo man who comes out to say he wants to vote. But what we're saying is there's no election in Biafra land. P2B should reserve that his talent as a Biafra man, because he's never going to get it. Like what you say is accurate. So his life is also in danger. That's one. Second thing, the Fulanis have an agenda, and we have seen it before. What we know, they don't know it. We autopilot and IPOB. Thank you. You can write on Mazi.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that is it. No, I just want to help to make the minds of so many misled people use come out from believing that P2B is going to be done for them, and it's not going to work. And one, I never believe in any election. I don't care what they have. It's just a point of warning. Assuming many listen, let them just know that Obi or whoever is not going to change anything.
Of course.
Again, what happens to this other man, the audios it's just the same thing. Okay, now audios, he has been 8 years as governor in Abia State. What he could not do then, is it what he's going to do in the Senate? I wonder. That is the thing. Just to fortify their position and nothing. But I'm just glad there are half people sent it. You know the incident that happened there. Half people will chase him away. They told him he cannot come back to campaign as long as the brother remains in prison. You see, that was exactly what happened there here. Because he went there to campaign.
Exactly.
So they chased him out. They told him no, he's not welcome. That is, he cannot come here to start telling them. That is exactly what we want from the people from every creep and corner, from people, just to open up and tell these people, you are not welcome. We've known all of you and seen it.
Thank you, Maz. Thank you so much. Because I think BIAFRANS, they are hearing you. You are saying the real fact. They are hearing you. I thank God, not the only we go to talk. It is good. That's why sometimes we open the line when people call, they make their own sense. We move. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
thank you.
I just hope I could have it. I'm just on my way to work. I just let me just chip in. That's
thank you, Maz. God bless. Thank you, Mazi. I mean, if not Mazi, then you give us the announcement now. Our fundraising now, the Zoom code, everything there now.
Yeah, the code, the everything there.
Okay.
Just
you can just use your telephone and just take a snapshot. Just snap it on this screen so that day you'll not be calling Mazoko where code there. You can just click it. But on that day, we're also going to paste the link on all our folders, and I could say on our channels, so that some of you who don't want to enter with the key, the Zoom ID, you can just only click the link, and the link will bring you in. Please, we want everybody, just spread the news. Take your telephone and just copy this information and start to share it as it is now on the screen. We're waiting for everybody on that 27th day. Please, everybody should come. Thank you, Manzi. So if there's no other caller now, we'll go school.
I mean,
So,
maybe we go drink pure water now.
yeah, because Simon will soon come at any time now.
Yeah, now maybe we take this break advert before we go.
No shit.
IPOB, one family. Biafrans all over the world. If we want safety and security for our people, then let's continue to support Eastern Security Network. All donations are welcome. No contribution is too small or too large. Do your part, knowing that freedom is in our hands and together we must all rise to the occasion. Go to our website to make your contribution, www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. And remember that freedom is not free, but together we restore it. Farm by farm, forest by forest, house by house, and street by street.
Ugo, I have a caller here.
All right.
Please, let's hear from Archbishop of the Most High. There's a caller, Ugo.
Okay, let's hear him now.
Okay, Archbishop of the Most High, we're hearing you clearly.
Long time, Archbishop.
Hello, sir.
I greet you, my brother.
God bless you.
Yes, so right on.
Bishop of the Most High God. Master Simon Ekpa, first disciple. I want to talk about something that I find important for this struggle and our people. And that is still the Islamization agenda. Can you hear me?
Clearly, the whole world is hearing you.
Yes. What I think, you see, in the Bible, I don't go contrary to the Bible. Bible said that you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And I teach people at Archbishop of the Most High God that you shall know the truth, and the truth you know and do. You have to put action. Is the one that will set you free. Now, I'm thinking of a way that our people will be educated about this agenda for them, because if they really know what is ahead of them, honestly, nobody will be talking about obedience, because P2B or no P2B cannot deliver you from the AK-47 bullets that these people have. So I'm thinking of, is there any way, is there anything we can do more to educate our people, especially the youth, to understand that there is fire on the mountain? Because we have been shouting Islamization agenda. Do you think we can push this agenda of it? Maybe we write churches so that churches will see the reality, they see the truth, and they act on the truth by teaching the truth. Because if not, these people will consume us. That's what I'm thinking about. And again, there was a time I was writing a mass. Our people, if you really want to know our people, read Romans chapter 10. I think our people were inspired on Romans chapter 10. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Wow, Archbishop of the Most High, thank you for this wonderful Archbishop. Like what Archbishop is saying is talking about our pastors to put mouth. They can put the mouth when the church have not dismissed. As I'm talking to you, a long time ago. And when I went to a Catholic church, Father's why in Latin, I said, Oremus, Spirit Santo, something like that. We are on your now, so when the church was when the Spirit of God has not been incarnated, you can talk to the pastor. That was when the fear of God, Honorable, what is his name again? This part man, I think a call is coming. Mama, are you calling in for the program or hey Biafra? Yes, the whole world is hearing you.
I know they hear the voice.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Mazi. 247.
Yeah,
247, are you hearing her?
Yeah, I can hear her now. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Mazi. So, it surprises me that after 10 years of history from Mazi Namdekalo, that our people still not behaving. I wonder how somebody that will go and use Almighty Allah in their office or in their businesses, after they see all the killings in Biafra land, after they see the raping, after they see how their cars came and destroyed our farms. If it's not Mazen Namdekano, many of us will not have food today. And they still have the mind to bring these people, to their, business. What's wrong with our people? What's wrong with the elders? What's wrong with the youth? Who is shouting obedient? What's wrong with them? So they don't care about those youths that Obi killed. When he was a governor of Anambra State, they don't care about those youths that they killed. What about if it's their family? Are they going to be shouting obedient today? So Mazi wasted all his time for over 10 years. The torture Mazi Namdekano went through, the torture that he's still going through with the DSS today, with Nigerian government, they're not even seeing it. I mean, I tears up when I see all these things our youth are doing. I tears up when I see what the elders are doing. We are in diaspora. We're just fighting for them because we can see we live here forever. Let them suffer over it. We want them to test the good things that we're seeing over here. That's why we are fighting. We're not even fighting for ourselves. We're fighting for them who don't have water, who don't have electricity, who don't have school. Imagine, 40 years old, you're still in school. Are you not crazy? I shout obedient. That's going to give you the same thing over and over. Over 50 years, we're all suffering. Over 60 years, no light. We're sleeping in this morning and watch Britain. Watch Britain telling us what to do. You're waiting for another man from another country to come and tell you how you are going to do your own country. Obi went to see his father in Britain. Your father, Obi's father, told Obi had to come and rule us. He let us jump from PDP to Labour Party. Who heard about Labour Party in that country before? Obi knowing very well that he's not going to be a president. Even if Obi happened to win the election, they're not going to give it to him. Who put Orima as an example? From number 4 to number 1. Who does that? It's only in that country that you have fun. I mean, I tears up.
Yes.
I tears up. I don't know what to say about our people. The behavior they put, I don't know what to say. And all those people sitting out there calling someone, I'm so sorry for them. I'm so sorry for them. My brothers, I'm sorry that I'm taking your time.
No problem. Go on.
I think it's not in my mind. That has to bother me.
Yes.
For one good day, Simon Ekpa. What's wrong with these people? They don't face the bullets that are killing us. They don't face the Nigerian government that's killing us.
I can't say about that one.
Let someone do his own thing. You do your own thing. Stop talking about Simon. Simon is not your problem. Simon Ekpa is not your problem. And let me tell them today, without Simon, there is no Biafra, because we know what we went through when they took passing of the arrow. We know what we went through.
Yes, sir.
Simon was the one that came to console us. It was Simon. None of them came out except Simon. Simon is because of Simon we're breathing today. What's wrong with our people? Why can't we join hands together and make it? Why can't we join hands that finishing each other, killing each other? Why? Why are we doing that? You're killing your own fellow human being. You're killing your own brother, your sister, your family, because they are not in the same level of what you're saying. Please come on and do your own thing. Please come on. Bring them better for us. That's what we want. I'm tired of this nonsense.
Yes, sir.
They need to change.
Thank you.
They need to change. This time when alone, please, you're work together.
Yeah, I want it.
Thank you, brothers.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my wonderful sister from the United States of America.
Just a moment.
Thank you so much. Okay. Do we have a caller?
Yeah, we'll have a caller here, Mazi.
Okay. Okay.
What Biafra? Yeah, let us hear you. Caller, are you there?
Hello?
Hello, we are listening to you.
Hello?
We are listening to you.
Oh, hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with the way you people are going at the moment. You know, it's very good.
Thank you.
What I am...
Are you
Sorry,
there?
can you hear me?
We are listening. We are hearing you very clear.
Okay. And I'm just... the reason why I decided to...
But not only this moment we are going like this, so... Right on.
You see, personally, I should be, talking about the question of this fundraising, because as far as I am concerned, I should be talking about people coming out on Saturday, if possible, every Biafran, coming out on Saturday and then make sure they make their contribution for this fundraising, because that's what we need at the moment.
Exactly.
This idea of talking about P2B, if all this, if we shouldn't, people should not be saying that anymore. What they should be talking about is how we're going to raise money to make sure this ESN is funded so that we will get our Biafra in 2023.
Wow.
So that is my opinion, But I feel there's a way I always say when people come out and be talking about, but even if P2B wins, because personally, I'm not that clever, and then this is one of the reasons why I will never come out to, contest for any election. And then at the same time, that is the way I look at P2B. When I look at P2B, that guy to me doesn't look a clever person at all. So personally, we should stop talking about P2B or whoever. We should concentrate on fighting and getting our freedom, and that is coming out on Saturday, and then raise these funds, and then, if possible, this fundraising should be done. That is my own opinion. Well, thank you very much, and then I'm happy with what you are doing. I hope you keep it up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew. God bless you. Yeah, Matthew 247. This is Ajiboson. Did you get here? I'm this guy Ajiboson. I'm a bonus. And also, now because of the moon on a program, I have a notification. Ajiboson, King once a month. Go say you go. I'm a money.
I don't know whether that be King Solomon though, because
King Solomon. That's like I know you, don't know me.
If it be said like they eat you don't know.
You say it's not a smart for real. It's not smart for real, of course. Yeah. Jesus Christ is not it.
And they must to be careful. Be careful.
Now because of another program, I just send them on Facebook. Now because of another program, I went with notification. What does it you love you? Okay, now you don't you don't watch your hand. You don't watch your hand. I just don't give your life to Jesus Christ. No, me tomorrow night you can't talk like Wazirike. When you talk today, this way you can't attack me tomorrow.
I must take a bad mouth too. I never see. I will watch. That make me know where watch today.
You need a good church. That's why I want to live and go.
Is the way I know we are watching for right handed. That's why I'm not a gentleman. That if I were watching for right handed, that means I'm a gentleman. My wife would ask me. My wife would that means after I got to ask me. How you go wear watch for right hand before you become
Yeah.
gentleman? I don't
But
I don't make it
you know, Biafra, we are good people, you know. You know, sometimes when I sit like this, I begin to think, you know, when we joined this struggle new, you know what it is. Sometimes when we call live broadcasts like this, me, Mazo Kechuku, everybody see Biafra coming together. But look at how Chinas Angoru and Chike Dozem turn every Biafra to become enmity to his own brother. I'm telling you, I was talking with somebody. I said, if Mazen Nandekano come out, what the Chinas Chike doesn't gonna tell Mazen Nandekano? You go tell her, say, now that's Simon, that's a my Finland. Or because Simon hijacked the struggle. What is this man going to tell Mazen Nandekano? This man, not the Iko block Gama Urna de Banaja, because this man is oh God.
honestly, Majokongo is too joyful to be like this. Shout, the one that was telling people, I don't even know your faces. We are family. We can make jokes. We can laugh. We can share messages. I can say here and say somebody like Igwe Munoha, I love you. Igwe Munoha will reply me, I love you so much, 247. You understand? This is it. This is just the spirit. But ask yourself, how many times have you seen moments like this in Radio Biafra? How many times have you seen moments like this with the one that say he is general, with the one that say he's captain, with the one that say he is 1,000 my teeth, with the one that say he is a Rasta man freedom fighter in South Africa? You know, this is just the joy of it. Like I used to tell them that this is the government of the people, by the people, for the people. If you don't start now to know what you are going into, how do you just get into Biafra and know everything? If you don't begin to love now, how do you expect that when you get into Biafra, immediately you will start loving? You cannot hate today to love tomorrow. Begin to practice that love now. Begin to practice that unison now. That family, that one family now we are. Let us begin to practice it now. Tomorrow, so that tomorrow when we go to Biafra land, somebody will be, you'll be walking down the street, somebody, hey, Masokongwa, I know you. I am at the person that I used to tell you is because of you. You will hug him and you will laugh together.
It happened to me last year. I think by this time last year, I entered Paris, you know. I think I was passing a street called Macadet in Paris. The moment I put my head there, you hear me also, I have to run, you know. I ran away. So I disappeared.
Honestly.
I disappeared to Macadet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus.
That is the joy of it all. Love.
Yeah, you know, sorry, this time I was telling you, all Biafran were together. We don't have differences. We have people like Tamna Toye, all of them, you know, people who have broadcast together, Chibiko Mabarese, this my brother Okechuku, all of them. This Messi Sherek just joined new, that man with too much teeth now. So we have been broadcasting here. After the man was all of them, where everybody was like, oh my God, let me tell you, that's what sometimes you see, it is very difficult for me to come and begin to attack Mazo Perez. Let me tell you, he's a very good friend. And so few, it pains me so much. How Chike Doziem and China Sangoru break IPOB in pieces, brothers, because of power. And everybody started to talk against his own brother. You know, it is sudden. And they cannot. Why did they sack me from on the Radio Biafra? Because I'm calling him, this man is here, Joe Mankiti, to come out and speak calm to Biafra. He did not until Simon came in and calmed the whole situation after when Onyendu was kidnapped. This man will be head, Chike doesn't wear head be like imbecile. He was not able to come out and talk. So sad. My brother, you see this time I'm telling you, before Mazen Nandekano comes online every Friday, his arrival alone, All the whole Biafra media is online. Welcoming our Amadike. That is when there was love. Although there are also criminals who were before us. You know, they call us Corona people. Those who come late, but will receive the first salary after the job. So it's not about where you come. It's all about recognizing the fact that you have failed. If you are failing, because me, I have never failed. When they rise up, you do. I saw it from the spiritual angle. I tackled it. When they say Mazen Nandekano wife is actually, I also ask and attack it. I must stand for truth. Me, Mazo Konko, the only money that somebody have ever given me is my sister who bought me telephone. What is her name? Gloria Ogu here. I'm not a lie. I am here to make sure that Biafra comes. I will not be keen to talk about people who have given money before. No. It is good that we do good. I love our brother. Sometimes I called Maza Chebe, I think it's about 3 weeks ago, to know how my brother is. It's not about Biafra. Let me tell you who I am. Mazoko, ask all of them that are looking at me here. You don't come and talk Biafra. When I ask you when they came to your family, we talk about it. When you want to talk about this and that, I will tell you, my brother, we have finished conversation. You are my friend. Yes. So, but when people hear it, oh, you call them infiltrators, my brother, let me tell you, buy your land. If you attack Simon, I will come for you. If you attack Mazen Nandekar, I will come for you. But we're the same brother. After all, Gumi has never finished killing his people. That's why Chinas and World were pointing at him. He's a very stupid man. And Mazen Nandekar has given him the last warning. Stop killing our people. You know, sorry, that is our anger. Thank you, Mazen.
Thank you, my brother. I think me, I don't talk, I don't try. You too, you don't talk too much. In short, now you made the day. You are the kingpin of today's broadcast. That analysis you did, honestly, just carried everything. We were supposed to talk under 5 hours. You finish them under 5 minutes. That was when I know we made it successful today. So on this note, I will say thank you, everybody. Ajibo, I thank you specially.
Ajibo, our man.
I agree to give you because Ajibo go call late. Ajibo go say you don't call everybody name. You don't call it name.
Yeah.
I never see person wait to stop like this, man.
Let me remember Biafra. I think there was a brother who was a very strong brother on this our platform. Somebody who can recognize him is Nini is here. It's called Ben Jeffy. He was making us happy like this at the Sunday. You know, sometimes he comes like he's a controversial person, but he just want to put humor into this, you know, and then everybody laugh again. Oh, at Sunday, Ben Jeffy just died.
Jesus.
During this period. People who know him here can confirm that time, my brother. We are before you open, he passed. Yes, people know he passed. I think he's almost getting to 2 years or 1.5 years now. You know. So may he said, this one when I remember him, may his soul rest in peace, man.
Where is he? Where is he based?
I think he's in this one of African country. I don't actually know, but one thing I know, he is always here. There's another guy also, Omepeni, but the people are telling me that this Omepeni must be the king of Solomon. I don't know. Even the Omepeni said, I don't know. King of Solomon, are you Omepeni? They say you are not Omepeni. So Omepeni disappear. Nobody they say Omepeni. I am the king of Solomon.
King One Solomon, show your face one day now. Tell us say that me be King One Solomon for comment.
Right.
No be your face.
King One Solomon said, "No, Simon, ever go let's see your face when Biafra come. Now you go wait. Even if
when Biafra come, I don't need your face again. King One Solomon, carry and go." Hey, my brother.
Yes, my brother, our agitation is working. If you check now, Idu has left Biafra land and went to the north. So our prayer chest Idu into north in Kaduna State, Nigeria there. So
and Nigeria they go deal with them. They go use the Dusuya.
Yeah. I got an aeroplane on that side. You do cross. You do get mecha card. You do get mecha card.
We support them. we hand them over to Erufai. We surrender them to Erufai. Let them
I'm
Erufai
telling
take
you.
them. Do what you want to do with them. They are your
Yes.
people.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
You see, man.
Mazi, before you sign out, there is something that our brother said about our people, about this our fundraising on Saturday. You know, it's very, very important. Let Biafrans come anywhere you are. Come support Eastern Security Network. I just want you to go and pray and ask God to show you what is about to come. You know, sometimes when we come here, I make joke with you that the Catholic Church in the front of your house is going to turn to mosque. It is not joke. It is not a joke. See, all of us were in exile, and God is giving us a space of grace for you to support. If no be Eastern Security Network, who do you think that Ojus Dokala had been paid to come and kill? Because he know that the Eastern Security Network, we are in the bush, and it's not
not allow him.
And we are not going to allow him. The dragon has spoken. Thank you, Mazi. Please, when I go, we'll go.
We will go, my brother. We will go close. We don't try.
Yes, we don't try.
We don't try. At least we not be the people we no get face. We be face people. We no be faceless people. As faceless people they go, Mazi, but they go well. Farewell to faceless people. We go continue to do what we do.
Before I see you, there's a lot of going on.
Oh, yeah, kai, you know. Tombo. Oyo gogoro. Look at it. Look at him.
I'm going to go in the moment.
Where would they see how well? Look at as he be. See as he be. Yeah? Just look at him. Look at him. All the going now, kai.
Because
oh, fake people everywhere. Yeah. Dead man school. Sure, Nnamdi Kanu don't suffer. Nnamdi Kanu don't suffer.
Ebere Wafa, who said that? No, Simon produced this one. No, Simon. The team produced
Simon, the musician.
This music just come from heaven. Mutabuku is said Ebere Wafa. You know, God just created. Oh my God!
And if they went bye through saying they go.
Yeah,
spiritually don't go. Look at him. Yo, see him, Bia. Bia be like person where they do poison
let's know the same brother they do election.
Chike Dozie Mabi.
And our money now.
Chike Dozie brother they contest for Senate.
Yeah. Because then the
God the
ada hachara fande baya gachi ndị DS the ruchi the mmadụ ka onye akwụkwọ na-aga
onye ọ ga-awụndụ
listen, I don't need my brother Raf is my brother. Okay, wala with nobody. He's going to record. I call Raf. I call him, we talk. He's a pastor with me here in Poland before travel to Italy. So, but for BIAFRANS thing, I'm going to start with everybody. That is my joke for you. Somebody said, what about that? I've answered him. What I got, let's know, you will still ask me whether I'm still whether I really know where I'm still.
So Mazi, we go.
Mazi, that's
try.
cool. That's cool.
Don't try now.
Bless you know, they ask me. Bless you know, they ask me whether I know where I see my day. You know where I see my day?
You see my day for Kaduna.
You mean
You there for Kaduna now. You there for Kaduna. No be that they say they want go put their flag. They don't go there. They go there.
They do. Kaduna and California are the same thing anyway. Mazi, God bless you. BIAFRANS will love you. Please, Simon is coming. Simon is coming. Please join Simon any moment from now. God bless you.
We greet all of you. God bless you all.